I'm not familiar with a lot of Bad Bunny's work. Mm-hmm. I recognize he's the most streamed artist in the world. So he clearly has a massive, massive audience.
Yep.
And I think if anybody doesn't realize what the NFL is doing, you're just naive. There's now 9 international games, and then they get the most streamed artists in the world at halftime. Mm-hmm. They are trying. The commissioner of the league came out and said, "We dominate the United States. The big growth opportunities for us are international." Mm-hmm. This is all intentional, and the focus here. This is not a political move. They are not making a statement about anything politically. They're trying to make money.
It wasn't money. I don't think it's a political move, but I think it happened and everything fell in place perfectly for them.
Sure.
When they decided to do this, they didn't have 9 international games. And I think isn't it Jay-Z that still gets all of the
Yep.
Jay-Z gets the talent to come in.
They knew they were having 9 international games.
I don't know.
They didn't announce it, but
listen, when Jay-Z
that stuff's in the works for years.
But when he told him about this, I think this is one where the NFL they hit one at a perfect time where this wasn't their plan. Like all of the stuff that's going on right now, this just came at a perfect time for them. And I read this article the other day talking exactly about this, and it was like, listen, the NFL gonna get a chance to, do the victory lap on this one, but everything happened without them basically having a plan for this.
So they announced Bad Bunny was the headliner at the end of September. So certainly the national political climate with ICE and immigration and everything was not then what it is now, certainly. But to me, they knew how many international games they were having then. They knew they're trying to grow their audience internationally. And I think my biggest takeaway, music is a subjective thing. People are into what they're into. Mm-hmm. Some people like classical, some people like country, some people like hip-hop, some people like Bad Bunny. That's terrific. You can like it or not like it all you want. Mm-hmm. To waste energy on being mad about the halftime show just seems bizarre to me. You got choices. Go for a walk.
Yeah. Do something else.
Go cook some food. You didn't pay money to go see this performer. You're just watching on television.
Yeah.
Like not to mention, if you wanted to watch the other thing, there was a Kid Rock performance you could watch. You got options, dog. Mm-hmm. Why are you going to be mad? I don't understand the anger surrounding it.
Well,
like it's a halftime performance.
It's a halftime performance, but it's always someone gonna complain about something. Okay, the whole thing that kills me. I saw arguments about they went through the NFL players, and NFL players like we need to have an American performer. He is. To be honest with you,
I mean,
well, I don't know his music. Well, you don't know most people's music that probably play at halftime.
I'm not, I don't think that was for me. It does kind of make you dance a little bit. I don't know that it was good or bad. We could barely hear it at the MGM. We could barely hear it. I thought the visual of, what they did to the field looked pretty cool.
It was great.
It seemed like a high-end kind of performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I like following backgrounds and stories, and when you hear the story about he could have gone anywhere and did a residency, he said, no, I'm going to stay in Puerto Rico, and he brought $400 million to their economy. We always talking about doing something, taking care of ourselves. Well, he did it. He put his money where his mouth was. He took care of that. The thing about me, I can listen to any type of music. If it has a groove and a beat, it's going to make me move.
I like the dudes with the trumpets.
I don't like stuff that ain't gonna make me move. So I listened to his music on the radio on the golf course one day, and Charlemagne the God said, you don't have to understand exactly what's being said to know that it's a good vibe. It was positivity. That's all I give a damn about, and I think it was great. I think a lot of people needs to also go check yourself and learn the history of some things, and learn also what is considered the United States.
Yeah, I mean, the whole he's not American, that's stupid. Puerto Rico's part of America.
Dumb.
But Honest question, because I'm not familiar with Bad Bunny's work. Does he have songs that are English as well as Spanish?
He had a song with Cardi B, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a song with Cardi B. Now he raps all the time in Spanish, but he have those little words where it be, English sometimes. But he had a hit. I like it like that.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah,
I know
that's
that
him
song.
and Cardi B.
Did Lady, again, I didn't hear any of it. It was like barely audible background noise. We were hanging out by the bar eating chicken wings. So I am really unaffected by this. I will let people chime in. 800-636-1067, 800-636-1067. Tell us what you thought about the halftime show, if you liked it, if you hated it, whatever. For me, the last halftime show I thought was great was Dre and Snoop. I don't get too caught up in the halftime. I think the halftime stuff is for casual fans, and I think, dude, for me, the people that don't see the big picture here, I think it's just naivete. Like, the NFL during the broadcast made a point of showing Super Bowl watch parties all over the world. That was in the broadcast. This is an international play, and if this dude streams the most music of any dude in the world, fire away.
Yeah.
Real question. So here's how locked in Brian and I were. We couldn't figure out who the lady was. We were like, is that Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
We weren't sure for a minute.
Yeah.
Jeff, hit these phones. I want to let the people chime in.
You rarely see Gaga without any costume on.
Right. I don't know the answer to this. Landfill, White Brian, maybe you guys know. Did Lady Gaga sing in English or Spanish?
I do not know. I'm not a huge Super Bowl halftime show fan. Like you said, the halftime show is really, it's not really for football fans. Like,
right.
In the NFL, like 40 million people watch the conference championship games. Those people, that's the true football fan. Like, there's like 40 million of us out there that watch week in, week out. The Super Bowl gets 110 million people watching it. So there's like 70 million extra people that aren't really football fans that are watching. And those are the people that the halftime show is for. That's what I've always felt.
I totally agree, dude.
The people sitting in the stadium who spend that money, that halftime show is for them too.
Sure, but that's what, 65,000 out of 200 million people?
But that's the people that spent the $4 million, how much it is for a suite. You know what I mean?
So the last data I got was that in 2024, international viewership for the Super Bowl was 62 million.
Okay.
So I imagine that number's gone up and up. And think about the time of the Super Bowl internationally. So that joint kicked off at like 6 o'clock, roughly, right? Maybe 6:30. So if you're watching that in Europe, that's the middle of the night. That's 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, depending where you are.
Mm-hmm.
I got no idea what time of our Australian guys listening, give us a shout, because what time is a 6:30 kickoff in Sydney? The next day? Like Monday at noon? I got no idea.
It's out there.
To me, this is so clearly.
Hey, JP, I got a part on this phone. I can figure that out. Let me try to get that for you. World clock. Australia?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I like the halftime show. Now, mind you, I did not know anything that was being said until Lady Gaga started singing.
Did she sing in English?
Yeah, she sang in English.
Okay. But so a lot of the criticism I've heard is nothing was in English, so at least Gaga was in English.
Yeah, that was the only thing in English. But it was cool because the whole time that he's playing his music, I'm rocking to it. And I think it was cool because I got to go look this up again, but it had said somebody who was close to the performance, to Bad Bunny, said that wedding that happened
was real.
It was real.
I heard that. That's cool.
That's cool as I don't know what.
My man Ike Dog on Twitter said, what was that remember that Gangnam Style, that song?
Yeah.
That wasn't in English. People love that song.
Exactly.
Hup, 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 Gangnam Style, that joint. That was a banger. What was my man's name? What's that dude's name? Like Sid or something. White Brian, you know his name?
I remember the song.
I think it was Psy.
Psy, something like that.
Shout out to Psy. Get him next year. Go big in Korea. All right, let's hit these phones. Zeke is in Miami. This is our second Zeke in the last hour. What's up, Zeke?
Hey, no, it's the same Zeke. I just came from Southeast to Miami because I'm in Miami. But let me tell you, let me give you a different perspective. The NFL is brilliant. The bringing on that Latino, the game itself was boring. I was at a place with probably about 3,000-4,000 people outdoors on the beach of Pavilion. and none of them was watching the game, right? But when Bad Bunny came on, man, you talking about thousands of people jumping and singing and the whole halftime show, I ain't understand one damn word, but I was jumping and singing and clapping with them. Like you said, Brian, it's about positivity.
Yep.
And to say that was un-American, that's for people who so dumb that don't know that Puerto Rico is a part of America. It's a different tradition. We need to learn other traditions so that we can embrace all people. I don't know a word of Spanish, but I was up there singing and dancing and having a great time with them, man. Yeah, and so the NFL was brilliant because their target audience was overseas, the Latino community, and I think they hit a home run. Yeah, and I didn't understand a word, but I think the whole show was positive and upbeat, and I enjoyed it, man. I hear a lot of people complaining. Like you said, go watch something else. But to me, it was very entertaining.
All right,
environment probably had something to do with it, too.
Thanks, bud.
I was listening to it on the golf course today. You listen, like, any song you listen to often, you can start singing the damn song.
You know what's funny?
And I was singing the hell out of the song that day. Didn't know what the hell I was saying, but I'm singing the song.
So you know what's funny at our house is one thing we've started doing a lot, and a lot of my 7-year-old is taking French, and my wife and I speak zero French, but I just love the way it sounds. So we play like French. I like when Lauren's like baking, like they like bake cookies or whatever, right? Like they're cooking. They put on French cooking music, and a lot of it has what's the instrument where it like the accordion, right? Like there's like an accordion and they're singing in French. I actually really like French hip hop, and I have no idea what they're saying. I just kind of like it. Like I'll put that on if we're like getting ready to go out. It's just got some beats, and sometimes it's easier to kind of not pay attention when you don't know what they're saying. I don't know this, right? Because I don't know what he was saying. We could barely hear it. I think a lot of concerns were they didn't want the halftime show of the Super Bowl to become a political demonstration.
They always do, though.
But did he say or do anything politically?
He showed a football. He had a football where he had a message on that say something about we are all in this together. All of us make America great or something like that. It was like
it was inclusive.
It was an all-inclusive thing.
But there was no I think a lot of the concerns were like an anti-ICE or I don't think there was any of that, right?
But see, this is my issue with that. Isn't this a country where you have the right to voice those type of opinions?
What's that?
This is a country where you're supposed to be able to voice those opinions.
Sure.
So why is it a problem when somebody is against somebody that's putting out a negative message? Why is it always a problem when somebody want to put out something positive to bring people together?
I'm not saying problem one way or the other. I'm asking if he did it. I don't think he did anything.
I don't think he did.
Like a lot of the great concerns never materialized.
I don't think he did anything that they were concerned about. You know, he just went out and did what he normally does. He's been bringing people together since he started doing this stuff.
Let's hit these phones. Joe is in Rockville. What's up, Joe?
Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. I gotta go with BMItch. Man, you can like any type of music, man. As long as it got a beat and it makes you move, so what you don't know what's going on, what you're hearing. But I will say this. Politically, man, I never ever heard that they had another halftime show. What is that even about? Like, I mean, are we that ignorant? I mean, we got people now, they having additional halftime show for who?
Well, dude,
who's that group?
The alternate halftime show is not a new concept at all. I remember the Super Bowl you played in, BMItch, In Living Color went live at halftime against the Super Bowl and got more viewers because everybody wanted to watch, the Wayans brothers and Jim Carrey and everything. And that forced the NFL to increase their Super Bowl performance, modernization, basically. There's been alternate halftime stuff forever. Now, this one clearly seemed pretty politically charged, but the idea of putting something else up at halftime is not new at all. That happened in 1992.
And 1992 it happened, but I don't think anything has ever been close to try to compete against it. But
that In Living Color, I think, beat the halftime.
Nothing else has got anywhere close.
Right. Let's go to Sean in Manassas. What's up, Sean?
Hey, I think this was a great Super Bowl. My hips wouldn't stop moving.
Okay. Hips don't lie.
Yes. Yes, it just reminds me that I need to go out salsa dancing. I need to learn it.
There you go.
This is number 2 to Prince, because I'm a big Prince fan. But That's it.
All right.
It doesn't. Appreciate you, Sean. Like to hear the
Sure.
hips moving. Got to release those hips, Jeff. This doesn't crack like a top 5 for me, but I'm glad. If people are happy, I'm cool with it. It didn't impact my Super Bowl. I thought the game kind of stunk, and the halftime was kind of upbeat, and that's cool. I don't know. I don't understand being mad about it.
Like him singing and whatever. I'm not surprised that people saying, "Oh man, he didn't say that," because we go to other countries. We some spoiled ass people from America. We go to other countries and get mad at them for not speaking English to us. We in their country. So when we're in Spain, I'm like, you can't get mad at them for not understanding what the hell you're saying. How about you try to speak their language one time?
Phone lines are open all hour. I'm going to take a couple. 800-636-1067. Let's go to RJ in Upper Marlboro. What's up, RJ?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Hey, I really don't care who played halftime. I never watched the Super Bowl to watch a halftime show regardless. I mean, I remember I think, was it 91? Did anybody care who played halftime then?
The halftime
I didn't.
were pretty whack.
I was
back then.
inside. I was getting
My
ready for
thing is this. I remember Menudo when I was little. Anybody remember Menudo?
Yeah.
No. Who's Menudo?
They came on
Menudo,
the scene. When Menudo bust on the scene, everybody was going crazy over them. They liked them cats. I mean, I don't know this Bad Bunny.
Who's my
dude,
man,
people say they don't understand.
La Vida Loca? Ricky Martin?
Yeah,
Ricky Martin.
that guy.
Ricky Martin was a star.
But my thing is this: who cares? I mean, I didn't understand a word the dude was saying. I don't understand some of these rappers when they rap rhyming today.
I was about to say
the
that.
word they say.
Like some of that mumble rap, I don't know what the hell they're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna leave it at that. But BMItch, I'm glad I finally got you on the phone, brother. I've been trying to get in touch with you guys for years. I gotta say this.
We're not that hard to reach.
Oh yes, y'all are. But anyway, hey, BMItch, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask this question, but I think it was the NFC Championship games against the Buccaneers, Eagles, Buccaneers. How come Andy ain't keep running that ball, dog? That's all I want to know. When y'all was killing them on the run.
Hey man, we changed up what we were doing, and that's why we didn't go to Super Bowl that year.
Thanks for the call, RJ.
All right, man.
All right. If you're on hold, stay there. Eventually, we'll get Jeff back in to answer the people that are calling now.